Hello everyone, it's time again for another unboxing video. So today I have my new Moto G Stylus 2021. So this phone actually came out a year ago, and I was basically forced into getting it because TrackPhone was telling me that my phone is not going to be compatible. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but we'll see. So it's a little bit of background about cell phone carriers. So there's basically three companies. You got Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. There used to be Sprint. They got absorbed by T-Mobile. So three carriers, but there are a whole bunch of companies out there that are called MVNOs. So Mobile Virtual Network Operator. So one of those is called TrackPhone. And that's what this came with. This phone is from HSN, and it was $189.99. And if you search around a little bit, even right on their own site, they'll give you a $20 off coupon right on their own site. And so I ended up paying $170 for this phone, and that includes 1 year of service through TrackPhone. Now, in case you didn't know, TrackPhone had 20 million users through their various brand names like Straight Talk. And so they actually have 9 different names that they use. So when Verizon bought them recently, Verizon's prepaid customer list went from 4 million to 24 million, which now makes Verizon the largest prepaid carrier. So now, because of that, you're actually getting Verizon service and coverage, which is the largest in the country for TrackPhone prices, which is awesome. Because it used to be that TrackPhone would use AT&T or T-Mobile, and now they're using Verizon because they're owned by that company. Also, another thing that's happened is even though this phone only costs $170, you're thinking, well, this is a locked phone, right? Well, for 2 months. Verizon changed TrackPhone's policy. It used to be TrackPhone required you to keep the phone for a year. Now it's only 2 months. So after 2 months, you can change carriers if you want, but why would you? Because you're getting a 1 year service plan with this for $170, which is a steal. You're basically paying the service costs $100, worth $100, and you're really just paying $70 for this phone, which is an awesome phone. It's got all the speed. It's got great cameras. It's actually got 4 cameras, and so everything you need, and including an awesome stylus, which is going to be a rare thing these days because the rumor is that Samsung is going to discontinue their Note series of phones. We'll see if that actually happens. But yeah, so for the price and all the features this has, and the the phone itself is pretty much stock Android, but they've added a lot of really nice touches into the Moto phones. So, like for instance, you got a shake to turn the camera on. You've got a flip to, or that's backwards. It's shake to turn the flashlight on and flip it over to turn the camera on. So these are all great things. Let's get on with the unboxing. So here's my trusty Swiss Army knife. Let's do it. And this is a real unboxing, not a fake one like so many people put out there. So let's do it the whole way. This is really a big box. So actually, I've already set one of these up before, so I've already have some experience using this phone. My partner bought one and she loves it. She had a she had a flip phone, which actually was kind of a neat phone. And so hers is going to be disconnected because 3G is disappearing on February 22nd. So millions of people are going to be affected by that. So I talked her into getting a smartphone, and so right on the top we got our paperwork from HSN, and then we've got track phone, enjoy bonuses all year long, blah blah blah. So much paperwork in these things that are useless, and this is really useless. Ultimate Smartphone Deluxe 3, it says. Okay, yeah, these are all like America's Test Kitchen and What do we got here? Lifetime Movie Club. These are all limited. These are all limited offers. You know, Pandora 3 months. You have to give your credit card. So this is the scam. And, you know, okay, so you give them your credit card and they hope you'll just forget about it, and then they can start charging you. So yeah, just skip this. Um, so you got your track phone instructions. Let's get started. Find the Start Here red card. And that's really important. That red card has got the IMEI number on it. Now you could find it just by using the phone, of course, but the easiest way to set one of these up too, I found, is actually to call track phone. Don't mess around with trying to do it yourself. So the red card is actually inside this box, as I recall. So it says right here, phone cannot be activated unless scanned at register. So this is a retail box, and there's the back of it right there. Says no contracts, no overages, no surprises. So excellent. I've been happy with track phone service for years, and so I'm just going to transfer my number over to this phone, and I've already got thousands of minutes and yeah, everything. So this is an HSN special right here. They gave you this cheap plastic case right here. I got this in blue, but you know what? I don't care because I'm not going to use it. So I'll throw that back in the box. I got this case right here, which is super nifty. And it is, I got this at Amazon for $20. And it's RFID. Um, Really, it's a wallet because you can flip it open here, and it's got space here for credit cards, stuff like that, and a really nice sturdy case here. And it also has the ability to flip it, yeah, like that. So it has a kickstand. It's a kickstand feature like that. That's pretty neat. So I thought this was one of the nicer cases that I saw. And like I say, it's RFID, so you want to keep credit cards in here. It'll keep those safe. And it's a really solid plastic uh, protection and all the proper cutouts too for your stylus and everything else. So, so that's that. And another thing that's nice, the HSN deal, is to give you one of these. This is a car charger. So you get a USB-C car charger with the package, all for 170 bucks. What a steal. So, all right, so let's open up the actual phone, which is this guy right here. Now you're in control. Okay. As you see, it says right here, America's largest and most reliable 4G LTE network. Well, that's Verizon. So they don't ever say that on here that this is a Verizon company, but it is. And yeah, so let's open up the front cover here. And they tell you all kinds of stuff about, you know, extra plans, how you can get extra data and stuff like that. Because the plan, this is the one thing, it does not include a lot of data with this plan. They give you 1,500 minutes, 1,500 texts, and 1.5 gigs of data, which for me is fine because I got all this carryover data and text and minutes on my plan anyway. But even if you don't, you know what? It's okay because if you just burn through minutes and everything, fine. In 2 months, it'll be an unlocked phone. You can go to a different carrier. I mean, Boost Mobile's got a good deal. They sell you a plan for $100, and you get unlimited text, unlimited minutes, and 1 gig of data per month. That's a good deal for $100 a year. So, and if you're really cheap, you can go to a company called Mobile. They'll sell you a plan for $5 a month. It's very basic, but it does the job, and you can use any phone with that. So, including this one. So here's some information about it. You know, you've probably read all this already about, you know, a 6.8 inch, which is really huge. It's the biggest phone I've ever owned. Um, you know, quad camera, 48 megapixels, 8 megapixels, 2 megapixels, 16 megapixels, whatever. So, everybody says the camera looks great, and I've seen lots of pictures from it, and it looks, it's not my primary camera, just for snapshots. That's what you should use a cell phone for. They're for snapshots, which, of course, in the last 2 years, I've pretty much not been going out at all. So, internal memory, 128 gigabytes. That's awesome. 4 gigs of RAM, and you can add a micro SD card to it. So, I mean, this thing just kills everything that Apple makes. So you've got micro USB. No, you got USB Type C charging, which Apple doesn't have. You have to buy a Lightning cable, which costs $60, and then you've got oh gosh, what else? A headphone jack. Oh my God, what a novel concept. Headphone jack. Okay, got to have a headphone jack on every phone you buy, every tablet you buy, every computer you buy should have a headphone jack. All right. Says 2 days of battery. We'll see. I think that's probably right because like I say, my partner's phone, her phone has been doing probably 3 days of light use, so or even more. So yeah, and it's got a 10-watt charger, and you just plug it in, and like I say, this came with the car charger if you want to use that for backup. So that's great. So let's see how you open this thing. So it looks like there's a little tab here at the top right there. Gotta cut that open. Slice this open. Ah, I don't want to completely mutilate this box. Boy, I really put that on there. There we go. Saw it. Just like you're sawing a log. There you go. It's like that. All right. So now we got that open. And all right, good. And of course it's glued too. Yeah, that was the problem. There's all this glue here. Okay. And voila, there's my red card that I need to have with all my information on it. So, whee, there's a red card. All right. And you got a full instruction manual here. How many times do you see an instruction manual anymore these days? They never give you that. Everything's a PDF now. So this is a full instruction manual, and it's got it says text helpline right here. Like I say, the easiest thing to do to set one of these up is just call TracFone and say, hey, I want to, I either want to transfer another number or I want to, whatever you're doing, they'll take care of it. The guy took care of my other one of these I set up in like 10 minutes. So, and there is the hard plastic shell that it comes in. And yeah, there's the phone itself right there. Ta-da, 6.8 inches of beauty. I think it's got all the specs right here again. Built-in stylus, the cameras, powerful performance. Ooh. All right. And it also shoots 4K. I'm really anxious to try that because I've never had a 4K camera. None of even my Sony digital camera and my DSLR and all that doesn't have 4K on it. The new ones do, but mine doesn't. So I'm anxious to use the 4K and try it out on my 4K TV and see how that works. So I think you really got to mutilate this box to get it open, as I recall. I could be wrong. No, what do you know? I was completely wrong. Last time I opened one of these, I really tore it apart. All right, so that's that. Here's your wall charger, of course. 10 watts, does the job. Here's your USB Type-C cable. Not as pretty as the one that some phones come with. Like the blue phone I'm using to shoot this right now, it came with a really nice USB charger and cable. Here's a SIM injection tool, just a little pin thing. TracFone, terms and conditions, all lawyer stuff. Here's your quick start guide. Might want to look at that. So that'll tell you about the basics. Set up your phone. So from what I've read, the easiest way to do one of these is to turn on the phone, get your Google account all going, do your updates. There's like about 3 or 4 security updates, as I recall, and then eventually it'll offer you Android 11. And that's probably the end of the line for this phone, which is great. Not a problem there. So, and this tells you how to do the lock screens and how to send text messages and connected Bluetooth and all the basics. Just so this one quick start guide basically does the, basic stuff. All right, I think that's it for today's unboxing. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll be doing more videos now that things are starting to get back to normal. And I'll be doing more talks about this phone and all about cell phones in general and how most people are paying way, way, way too much for their cell phone service. Of course, I'm still a dedicated landline phone guy, and you see that right there, regular landline phone works great. And yeah, still have one of those. But you need a cell phone, okay? You need a cell phone for when you're away from home, for emergencies, and you also need it just to be able to do like two-step verification. Everybody wants to do that now. Your bank, everybody you deal with, they all want to send you a text. Well, so you really need a smartphone to do texting. And that's the nice thing about the Stylus is that it allows you to really, as you can see right here, the Stylus, it's been new and improved 2021 from the previous year. And it's really a nice, it really clicks in here nicely. It has a nice definitive click when you put it into the phone. And that stylus, if you're using like the Google keyboard, you can of course swipe it between the letters, and it is so much faster than using my finger. My finger is so inaccurate compared to this stylus. I mean, I can do a text or I can do an email so much faster with that stylus. And plus, you can take really great notes. And I've got some fantastic note apps that I bought um, for my Lenovo Yoga Book, which is a tablet um, with a Wacom touchscreen on it. It's a digitizer pad. So I got these fantastic, I got all kinds of all that. Like I got pens like this, the bamboo pen right here, so that I use for my other note taking for my on my tablet. And um, so yeah, I'm really a stylus guy, and for me, it was a no-brainer to get a phone with a stylus, and to get it for this price. I really didn't even need a new phone. I mean, like I say, I got this notification from TrackPhone that my blue phone was no longer going to work. So yeah, I just figured, you know what? I'll get another year's of service because my service was going to expire pretty soon anyway, and I get this brand new phone for basically $70 after if you factor in the fact that you're getting $100 of service built into the price. Anyhow, that's it. Long-winded, almost 20 minutes now, or 18 minutes. So thanks for watching, and like I say, I'll be back with more information about this phone once I've completely and thoroughly gone through it, and I'll have more information than you've seen anyplace else, because that's just the way I roll. All right, bye bye. Take care.